Now here in problem number 41, we're given two rational expressions, and again we want to find the least common denominator. So we've got an x minus 5, so that's going to appear, but we need to factor this one. So I'm just going to rewrite this fraction over here, 3x, take out a 4, and I've got x minus 5. I'm going to rewrite this one here, 4x squared over x minus 5 squared. And now I can see what I need to do here. I think the LCD is going to be, we're going to have that 4, that appears as a factor. And then we're going to have an x minus 5, but now over here it appears to the second power, over here just to the first. So if it appears more than once, we use the one with the higher power. So there's our LCD. Let's go with number 45. What we're asked to do again is find the LCD, and we know we do that by factoring the denominator, so I'm just going to rewrite these rational expressions over, but factor the denominator, so we'll get 3 over, take a 5 out, we'll be left with z plus 3, and then over here we've got that 7. We can factor this trinomial, right, as z and z. Now, this 3, we're going to have to use a 3 and a 1, and that'll get us that 4. So we'll use a 3 and a 1. How about plus and plus? And now I can see that the LCD is going to be, we're going to have that 5, so the 5 appears. We've also got a z plus 3 here and 1 here, but it's just to the first power, so we're going to get z plus 3. And we've also got this z plus 1. So let's include that one, z plus 1. So there's our LCD here. Now in 53, to get the LCD of these three fractions, we're going to factor these denominators, but we know that. So let's factor this denominator as p and p. I'm going to use a 6 and an 8, right? 6 times 8 is 48, and I get a 14. So plus 6 plus 8. In the second fraction, I'm going to get 6 over, and how about a p and a p? I think we can use a 6 and a 4. A 6 and a 4 will give us a 24 and differ by 2. And I'm going to use a plus 6 minus 4. And then the last one, how about a 9 over, how about p and p? How about 5 and 8? So if we use a 5 and an 8, they have opposite signs. So let's put the plus here, the minus here. So it looks like our LCD is going to consist of 5 terms, right? Or 5 factors. We'll have the p plus 6, the p plus 8, p plus 6 we've already got, the p minus 4, the p minus 5, and p plus 8 we've already got. So let's write this down here. Our LCD, let's get it to right here. The LCD is the p plus 6, that's coming from this one, and then the p plus 8 from this one and this one. So we'll have a p plus 8. Remember, order doesn't matter. And then from this one, we've got a p plus 6 already. We've got the p minus 4, and then the p minus 5. So we'll have a p minus 4 and a p minus 5. There's our LCD. Now, it looks like in number 59, we're asked to rewrite this rational expression. We're going to go from here to here. So you see we're changing the denominator. So what we have to do is look at this denominator and see what do we do to this denominator so that we can do the same thing to the numerator. Now, here's what we're doing. So the big picture of this is this. It's 3t squared over 10r times 1. That's what we're actually doing. If you multiply a quantity by 1, it doesn't change the value of that quantity. But instead of writing 1 like this, let's write it like this. So we're going to write it as 1 as LCD over LCD. And the LCD in this case, they're telling us it's a 70r to the 4th. So what we're looking at then is this. We're going to have 3t squared over 10r times something that will give us this 70r to the 4th. So 10r times what will give us 70r to the 4th? Well, 10 will go into 70 7 times. And now we've got 1r here, and we want 4. So we need 3 more. So we're going to put r cubed here. And do you see that? It's going to be 10 times 7 is 70. R times R to the third is R to the fourth. So if we multiply the bottom by 7R cubed, we'll multiply the top, the numerator, by 7R cubed, and that will give us, let's just do this now, the 3 times 7 is a 21, and the t squared times r cubed, we're just going to have to leave it like that. This is going to be 21 t squared r cubed all over 70r to the fourth. So to answer the question, what we put in the question mark then is the 21 t squared r cubed. But they want us to complete the expression, so I suppose they want us to write it like this.